Well, County Executive Leopold joins us once again as he talks with Gina Ludo, a child care specialist with the Department of Recreation and Parks. She works for a great program, but she also has a lot of other interesting accomplishments outside of work. Let's go again to our County Executive, John Leopold, with Gina Ludo.
With me today is Gina Lugo from the Department of Recreation and Parks, and she's going to talk to us about the daycare program, about her acting, and also her painting. So we're all looking forward to hearing what Gina has to say. Gina, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Great. Tell us first of all about the daycare program. A lot of people aren't aware that Anne Arundel County contracts with certain daycare providers. Tell us a little bit about the program.
Well, we work with Anne Arundel County Public School System, and we're in the school system, but we are a before and after care program that is licensed child care. So that's the difference between some of the programs that we have at Recreation and Parks that are more like day camps, and we're actually licensed childcare. So we have to follow a lot of regulations.
When you say you're licensed, you mean you license contractors to perform the daycare, or do we have county employees doing the daycare?
Right. We are licensed through the state, the Office of Child Care, through MSDE.
Right.
No, our separate centers, the 32 centers, are all licensed separately.
Okay, so they get a license from the state?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
What's the county's responsibility?
Well, it's not really the county's responsibility. Well, the county is more of, their responsibility is the liaison between the schools and getting the space.
Okay.
That's the county's responsibility, is working together with the board.
Administratively, are these within the Department of Recreation and Parks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're the school-age child care division.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's County Recreation and Parks, but the facility is located in the school.
Yes.
Always in the school?
Always in the school.
And how many schools participate?
Well, technically 33, though Folger McKenzie and Pasadena are sharing a space right now, since Folger McKenzie is being renovated. So we bus them to Pasadena Elementary, and they run the program in the cafeteria and gym.
Okay, so how many contractors are there?
We have 33 different licenses.
Really?
Yes.
33 different daycare providers?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we're all the same provider. That's not really making sense.
I mean, there's a private contractor out there who does the work. Are they county employees?
No, it's us.
It's the county employees who do it?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
There's 3 supervisors.
Okay.
Myself and Robin Rabinowitz and Kathleen McLean.
Okay.
So we're the operators. We're the ones who do all the paperwork for that.
Okay, but okay, so they're county employees who actually are providing the daycare at the facility?
Like, you mean run the program?
Run the program.
Yes, we hire what we call center directors, and they do the daily operations, and then we're supervisors that oversee all the programs.
Okay.
So we do have 32 different directors out there. We have one that she does 2 centers. And so that way she watches over the daily operations, we watch over the whole thing.
Okay, so within the school, under the director, how many employees?
Right now we have about 2,000 children in the programs altogether. So some programs are only 20 kids big, and some are 90.
No, but you have the employees, the people with daycare providers.
It's a 1-to-15 ratio, so we try to staff for 1 to 10. So if you have 90 children, you're going to have 9 employees.
You say 1-to-15 ratio. Is that by law? Or
by law, it's 1 to 15.
Okay.
We try to staff 1 to 10. That way, if someone's out, we're still within law.
Okay. What are the ages that can?
5 to 12.
5 through 12. Okay.
Yep. School age.
Is there a waiting list?
In some of the areas, there are waiting lists. I believe Windsor Farm and Nantucket are 2 sites that currently we're at capacity and we have a waiting list.
Okay.
But any other places we can open, we do.
Many years ago when I was in the legislature, I got an award from the Maryland Child Care Association for my work in child care.
Oh, awesome.
I wanted to try to provide assistance for the insurance, the cost of insurance that they have to provide.
Oh, right, right.
Well, what are some of your insights after having been in charge of this program, and what are some of your thoughts about how to make the program more effective? if you think we should.
Personally, I think now we have someone that is now running the show. Tammy Anderson was promoted after Kathy left, and Tammy was a director, and then she was a child care specialist like myself for many years, and she is very motivated, and she is one of those people that has a plan, you know, like a 5-year plan, then a 10-year plan. She's amazing, and she's really making us look at the future and what we can do. And I would like to see more money going into the programs, more enrichments, more.
What would the money specifically be used for that you'd like to see?
I want to see the money going to the kids.
What specifically would it be for?
I mean, like more toys, more games, more educational type of games and stuff like that. So.
Do you have a process where parents can offer suggestions for improvement if they wanted to?
Yes. We do have a comment list. We also take emails, and depending on who it's to, you know, we take care of that if there's any kind of, and we do parent surveys as well.
Okay. Let me ask you, because we always like to find out about the person. You were born and raised in Anne Arundel?
Born in Baltimore City, but raised in Anne Arundel County.
Where? Which part of the county?
Pasadena, Glen Burnie, Millersville.
Pasadena. Where in Pasadena? Which community?
I was in the Bodkin School District.
Okay.
Back when I lived there, it was horse farms.
Did you live on Bodkin Avenue? What street were you on?
It was, what was that
I've
called?
walked all the streets, so I know them all.
It's by Angel's Food Market.
Okay. Old Mountain
Was it
Road?
Forest something?
Forest Glen?
Yes. There you go.
Okay, so you went to
Went to Bodkin originally.
Elementary
School.
Okay. You know, that was a blue ribbon school at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was an excellent school, one of the excellent schools in the state.
Oh, they're great down there.
And then high school.
I went to Old Mill.
Old Mill.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I lived in Millersville as a teen.
Tell me about your acting.
Well, when I went to UMBC, and they have a very famous, weird, artsy theater program there, and I totally manipulated my way in, but I looked at it as acting.
Okay. Okay.
I was supposed to go to Towson University, and at the last minute, I decided I didn't want to go. And so I called the head of the theater program, and I said, I'm an actress. I've been acting for years, and I want to be a part of your program. He said, well, usually you have to go through this whole process and audition and stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm amazing. I don't need to audition.
Okay.
It was a total lie. So he's like, okay, show up for class. Well, I show up for class, like hair done, nails, you know, looking all fantastic, and they're all in sweats rolling on the ground doing yoga and vocal exercises, and everyone looked at me like, who is this crazy person, you know, like, I was 19 at the time, so I thought, you know, I was like, whatever, I'm amazing, and I'm an actress.
Did you go there 4 years?
4 years. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got a degree in?
I have a degree in visual and performing arts, theater, and photography.
Okay, have you been in some plays?
Oh, yeah. I was in a lot of plays there at the school.
How about since then?
I did a couple of things with the Unmentionable Theater.
The Unmentionable Theater?
Yes.
Where is that?
That was a group out of Baltimore.
Okay.
And we had a theater space that we used in Hamden.
Okay.
And so I was in anything with a British accent. I'm like, oh, please, let me do it.
Did you see the movie The King's Speech?
Yes.
Isn't that great?
Amazing. Colin Firth is
and Jeffrey Rush.
Awesome. Jeffrey Rush is. Have you ever seen Quills?
No, but I was so impressed with him in that movie. Now you're also an artist. You told me about a mural you did at Glendale.
Yes. I didn't go to school for art, but because I couldn't act as much because of working so much, I was like, had all those creative juices and I didn't know what to do with them. So I just started painting. I went to
oils.
I actually acrylics.
Okay.
It's cheaper.
Okay. Yeah. I used to paint before I got into politics.
Oh, really?
Yes. I sold things in Philadelphia and New York.
Oh my gosh, what did you paint?
Oils, abstract expressionist things.
Oh, see, that's my cup of tea too.
Well, tell me about the mural at Glendale. How did you get to do that?
I basically, I don't remember where I was working at the time, '04. I was a director at Oak Hill for the child care program over there. And I basically asked Kathy Guidry, I said, Glendale is like our first new space and it is absolutely boring. I go, we have this big gorgeous space and these white expansive walls, and it wasn't comforting, it wasn't homey or anything like that. And so she said, well, you have to ask the principal. So I went to the principal, I was like, can I paint some murals on the actual walls?
You just went up, took the initiative to ask her?
Mm-hmm. And he was like, yep, that's fine, go ahead.
What were the murals of? What's the subject?
One is, it's like a two-piece mural. One is like a little teddy bear astronaut in space. And he's got this huge, beautiful telescope, and it's got like little science, it's more like science. It's got like the little...
How large is the mural?
Oh, it's pretty big.
Did you just pay for it all yourself? And you did a donation? That was very good.
Oh, yeah. And, well, I had to get over my fear of heights, though.
Okay.
And I was like, I had the really long handle brushes, and I was like up there going like this, and I didn't know at the time, because I freehanded it. I didn't know at the time, now they've got projectors that can project pictures up there and everything, and I just kept going up and down, and looking back and making sure it looked okay. And so I have a space scene, and then the telescope is supposed to be looking at the other wall, which is a landscape, a little boy he's on a bridge in his jammies, and he's looking at like a little babbling brook, and it was my brother.
Very good.
So I painted my brother in his onesie pajamas that he didn't want to grow out of.
Jonathan Hodgson, who's the county attorney, is also an actor.
Oh, really?
So I find it very interesting to see what passions the employees have in other fields and other endeavors. Well, listen, I very much appreciate you taking the time to come on and let the county residents know a little bit about you and the good work that you do.
Thank you, County Executive. It's always great to see that the people we deal with every day providing county services are also so talented in many other ways.